currently working under the DOI Women's Mentoring Program. It's a pilot program, and I would love to see that be expanded in the National Park Service. I would love to see opportunities for more females in fire and law enforcement for mentoring and in leadership positions.
So I'm really excited about several things that are happening in Wildland Fire to support women. So the first is a women's training exchange. So that brings groups together, diverse groups from different organizations, and we do training. So the first 2 weeks of that training are facilitated dialogue, talking about women's issues, gender, diversity, working in male-dominated fields. And then we also combine working prescribed fire, so doing operational qualifications. So it's really great working with different people and different women. All genders attend, so we have conversations with folks in Wildland Fire. The second thing I'm really excited about is the Women's Conservation Cruise the NPS is sponsoring. So we've partnered with the Student Conservation Association to host women's cruises throughout different parks of the National Park Service. So this year we had several cruises in Alaska, Grand Tetons, and Yosemite. These cruises provide an opportunity to get training in wildland fire, so the introduction to wildland fire and SAWs, and then they're also get the opportunity to serve on a wildland fire. So this really provides an opening for women to get their foot in the door and start in wildland fire, get the training, and really see if it's a career for them.
We just recently published a policy that's been several years in the making related to maternity and lactation in the National Park Service for commissioned officers, for law enforcement officers. One of the things we recognized was that there wasn't good policy. Although law and policy existed, it wasn't well known. And we wanted to make sure that we made clear for both employees and supervisors what an employee's rights are when they become pregnant and how to manage that appropriately in a position that requires medical standards so that women and men and families have the opportunity to continue their careers without negative impact when they choose to have families. I'm very proud of that policy. I'm very proud that we were able to put something in place that hopefully clarifies everyone's rights and hopefully sets a clear standard to make sure that women aren't being discriminated against when they become pregnant. And while that's a big step in the right direction to have that policy in place, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done to make sure that our workplace is inclusive and is a place where women and men alike, whether you have a family or whether you don't, are able to succeed and flourish through the course of their career.
I think the one thing I'd really like to see our agency, the National Park Service, work towards is to have more women in leadership roles in fire operations. We have a fair number of women in the ecology program, but not very many people as fire managers, as fuels positions, and I think we really need to work towards that. And actually, we are starting to use, we had a women's SCA crew come up to Alaska, and the hope with that is to get women interested in fire and interested in applying to some of the seasonal positions and then moving them up, or hopefully as they get experience to move up into some of these more management positions. So I think we've got a road ahead of us to work on that, but I guess one of the other things that I see is we'd like to hire people in the fire ecology program that are also interested in being in fire. So being able to cross from the ecology into kind of that fire operations would be fantastic. I think we have the ability and the skills. We just need to get people to apply and people to, interested in these positions. So any way that we can mentor or bring more women into the program would be fantastic.